Love you, babe. Always and forever. Yes, you already. Oh, can I do it like that? Make it smaller now. Oh, we do it right here, y'all. Okay. Yeah, so that whole time, I thought about like, after doing a little bit of research, we got some merch. Yeah. Bust it. 2 shots. Bust it, baby. Got me cruising down the fast lane, trying to get back to your love. You know, bust it, baby. We got baby clothes too. I'm trying to find the baby clothes. Where the baby clothes? Oh, Rogue. Let me type in Rogue. Trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put a all of it together. Like that. Right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little selection. You know what I'm saying? We got hats. Trucker hats. Embroidered. We got bucket hats. Embroidered. Of course, we got different flavors. I'm talking colors. And then for the women, of course, we got some dresses and we got some sportswear too. Y'all make sure y'all work on y'all squats. You feel me? And we got some stuff just in case you want somebody to like. If you bold, if you confident, we got some stuff for that too. We got some baby clothes up there too. Let's do this right there. Cause it's summertime. It's summertime fun. Rufus Buck is a character from another movie that's not on Tubi. You feel me? The harder they fall, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And anything else? Do we want to start a poll? I'm really trying to do some cigar talk. I want to do hammock cigar talk. Hammock cigar talk. And tent cigar talk. Tent cigar talk. Hey, folk. Say, folk. Start the poll. Pussy. 2 shots. Fuck it. Issue. Fuck it. Anything else? Start the poll. Alright. Blueface, baby. Yeah, alright. Somebody at Rockstar is playing GTA 6 right now. Remember that. Always and forever. I'm gonna have to make me some. Let me use these pants. Sleep pants. What's today? Today's motherfucking. It's Tuesday, ain't it? Ain't today Tuesday? Show is. Show your ride. Bonafide. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna make these into some boxers. And that's gonna be that on that. Now, where my shades at, bro? Ain't no food, y'all. Ain't no food. I told y'all. I was walking. Now, I do got my Pringles can in case we gotta catch another cricket. I caught 2 crickets. So I caught 1 cricket on the live. And then when I was in the tent, I went to sleep. I was like, is that a motherfucking cricket? I thought the cricket escaped, bruh. Okay. Let me, let's get into it. All right, let's do it. Here we go now. Now, I seen that video of Will Smith perform his song in London. Now, first time I thought because somebody had said it, so I thought, I was like, is it AI? Like, is it fake? And then I saw it again, and it's the same video, and now I might not. Anyway, but somebody was like, I've never seen a video of the London crowd going wild. And London goes wild. You ain't seen a Chris Brown concert. All right. Benvenuti Nellas. Nope. Let's get into it. What am I trying to say, man? Oh. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Palu Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è pensieri tangenziali. Round it back. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. One more time from the top. Take it from the top and cut. And 5, 6, 7. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Bitch. Bro, they put me on TV just like that. I'm like, nope, don't cut this shit. Just let it roll. Had this shit live. Okay. One more time. Okay, let me sit the fuck. Let me just sit up straight. Take this shit serious. All right, let's do this. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paolo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è impostore, rockstar e podcast di Gihareh. Sono il tuo capo. Io sono Gihareh. You don't know. You don't know. Baby, cause I'm a thug. All day, every day. Baby, cause I'm a thug. This is, yeah. All right, we got it. Now let's say it again. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paolo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è impostore, rockstar e podcast. Sono Gihareh. Sono il tuo capo, Gihareh. Io sono. And I know not the ABCs. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can say my teens in Italian. Gotta find me a pretty Italian dragon and wagon like Megan Thee Stallion. Io sono. Quale cibo bevanda? Alright. My day. What happened? So, I was charging the phone. Okay. Wind it back, DJ. I was charging. No. I was vlogging till like 3 something in the morning. Then I went to charge the phone. I stopped charging around like 5 something. I'm around 6. Then went to the tent. So I get inside the tent. All my money is spent. Keep digging in my pocket. Keep coming up with lint. So I put the cricket inside the tarantula thing. Lantern. Well, I'm not sure what to call it. I think it's a bird feeder, actually. I don't fucking know. I put the cricket inside of that. Then what did I do after that? I took a nap. I woke up early again. I woke up at like 12 something. But I think I went to sleep earlier than normal. Like sometimes I'll be up and I'll be doing whatever in the tent until like 10 or something. But I'm not sure what time I went to sleep. I just know I put that cricket in there and then I laid down. But when I woke up, I was a little bit confused. Now, at the top of the tent, it's not see-through. Well, okay. There's 2 things. Like the tent has like, is it like ventilation? What do you call that? If there's like holes in it or whatever, the tent has that at the top. like a screen thing. But then over top of that is the green. It's supposed to be like a rain thing or whatever. Anyway, so I seen a cricket up there, but it wasn't inside the tent. It was in between that screen thing and that green thing. And I saw a cricket up there, so I'm like, did the cricket escape? I was a little upset. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Cause I looked inside the tarantula thing, but there was a dead cricket, but the cricket that I dropped in there was dark, like blackish brown or whatever. The cricket that was in there was like a light greenish or whatever. So I'm like, yo, that's not the cricket that I dropped in there, the one that was dead. And I was like, I don't see the other one. So I'm hoping he got it. So then, but I'm not sure. So then I go out, I get outside of the, whatchamacallit, and then I catch that cricket. So I catch that cricket, and then I drop that cricket in there. But I know it wasn't the same cricket because it was a different color. What's up, bro? I went, so when I dropped that cricket in there, that cricket was like, actually had like a different color to like on the legs or something like that. And the first cricket I had dropped in there was like a black or a brown. So I'm assuming, you know what they say when you make an assumption, you make an ass out of you and me. But I'm assuming that it ate the first cricket. I'm not sure what happened to the second cricket. So when I woke up at like 12, I started painting the shorts. Well, I'm not gonna say paint, I'm gonna say I drew the Jessica Rabbit on the shorts. And then after I drew the Jessica Rabbit on the shorts, I kept checking, it was hot. It was hot. It was super hot. I drew the Jessica Rabbit on the shorts. And like, bro, if you would have seen me in there, I was just in there trying to, with this pen. Yeah, this pen. I took this pen, I was drawing on the shorts, and do you say perspirating? Do you say perspiring? Do you say sweating? Dripping. I was like, yo, I'm hot, yo. I just kept drawing. The shit actually looked good, so you gotta check that out. I made a shirt about it and a video about it. You can check that out. And that was the video for today. So I was drawing it, and then it looked really nice with the pen drawing. So I'm like, I just want to darken it and just put some paint on it. So I just put some black paint on it, and then you know the most important part of the picture is the titty. So right there where the X is, I could have put red, but I used black. And I was like, damn, hindsight is 20/20. When you look back, you can see with clarity. I was like, damn, I could have put some, that could have been my pop of color. I could have put some red right there. So then, that was on one side of the shorts. And I was like, boom. And I had to make sure that her face was, right near the crotch area. That's where you want to keep the head at, right there. So then on the other pants leg, I drew the dragon. And so then I had this idea. So I had this little, I think I showed you, the glue, the fabric glue. This is literally how you're supposed to glue different fabric pieces together. And actually, I really need to save some of that for my for those jackets. That Hellcat jacket, I need to glue that. There's some pieces of the Hellcat jacket that I actually have to glue together. So there was that. Oh, well, if you watch the video, you can understand what I'm trying to say. I made a shirt about this part. Yeah, because I had already made my video for today of just feeding the tarantula, and when I drew on the shorts, and that was the video. But then when I got the idea, I was like, well, this is another part, and I'm not going to edit this into the video. I was like, fuck it. This is just going to be a short. So I was like, let me put these shorts on first. Now, the shorts, yeah, technically, they were too big anyway. Like, not extremely too big, but the shorts were just too big for me to just be wearing casually. I would need a belt if I'm just going to wear them. So I was like, it doesn't matter. Here's the idea. I was like, let me just put those on. I'm in the video with them on before I do this idea. So then in my idea, I was like, I'm just gonna cut her out. So I cut her out, and then once I cut her out, because I wanted to put something on the back of the other shirt, that gray sweatshirt that I made, that I customized. And I wanted to put something on the back of it. Now, as an aside, I gotta be careful how I be doing this because I be forgetting what I'm really about to talk about. But real quick, Jamar Chase curved some girl or whatever. For some reason, it was supposed to be going viral, and like I keep seeing the video. He curved the girl, like he just signed some money deal or whatever, and she go to try to give him a hug, and he like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What he supposed to do? Like curve the bitch. Then now her video came out, and it was like, this a basic ass bitch with her body done. Don't nobody want to see this shit. Anyway, on the back of his shirt though, it had like two little, what's the difference between Japanese and Chinese symbols? I don't fucking know. But it had like 1, 2. It had a little 2. I don't know what the fucking shit looked like, what it mean, but it was right there. I was like, I kind of fuck with that. But anyway, I want to put some on the back of the shirt. And I was thinking about putting like fake rock star, but I was like, The way that sponge be working, that little sponge brush, I won't fucking with it. So, and then, what did I do? The sponge brush, okay. No, I said no to that. So I cut Jessica Rabbit out of the shorts, and then I had painted the Project Ascension logo on the other pants leg, and I cut that out. But when I was looking at, well, here's the thing, Skip. So when I was looking at it, no, when I painted it, I be messing up. So when I mess up, I learned this new skill called impasto. So I was like, so as I'm painting, you can kind of sort of maybe tell, but like, I don't have right now a, what's that thing called? A palette that you put the paint on. I don't have a palette, but I have this. And I put the paint on this. And so it touched the shorts as I was painting. And I'm like, fuck. So it happened like twice. So I was like, and then I didn't. So I sketched out Jessica Rabbit with the pen. But I didn't do the same thing with the Project Ascension logo. And I flipped the Project Ascension logo. All this is in the video, you can see. So I'm painting it or sketching it, as my art inspiration would say. And those were like two little mistakes. So I'm like, okay, I took the sponge brush and I wanted to add some red to it anyway. So I'm like, and just doing that. But so I was like, well, how the Jessica Rabbit was easy to cut out because I could just follow the outline. But for the Project Ascension logo, well, I cut all of that out, including the marks and whatnot. But I'm like, you know what would make this look cooler? If I burned it. So then I burnt the edges. And then I used the fabric glue. I used the fabric glue and put that on I used the fabric glue and I put those two pieces on the back of the shirt. And I put it on and I made a video so you could see what it looks like, but I just left it there because it says you gotta wait till like 24 hours for it to like really set or whatever. So I did that. I put it there. Yeah, I glued it to the back of the shirt and I just left the shirt there so it could like really set. It said 24 hours, so it should be good by, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow when I go back to the tent. It should be straight. So there was that. And then anything else? I think after that, Nah, it was just really cool because I was like, editing, I was just sitting in a hammock and I was just editing. So I put those videos together, then uploaded, donut, 2 cans of soup, and the Rockstar, and we here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So, now, I charged up for a little bit, but then, you know, one of my things was, I was like, okay, well, let me peruse through social media or whatever, you know, just to find, generate some topics or whatever to talk about. Ain't nothing going on up there. There was nothing like really pressing, no really good questions, nothing. But it was some stuff I laughed at or whatever. And it's more B. Simone stuff about the whole, just not reading a room and understanding the situation and just understanding your audience. I think that's what Charlemagne, and I didn't watch their Breakfast Club segment, but a little quick segment popped up from them. And he was like, yo, you gotta understand your audience sometimes, like, and the stuff you saying and talking with you, this, that, there. So But there's some more B. Simone jokes, so I just posted some of those, and then now we're here. Now there's two things, because I kept coming up here like without scrolling through there, and then but all I did was just scroll through there and then post that stuff, so it won't. Which one was it? This one. But I can't. I don't think I can. Yeah, it was this. This is one of them. Let me just be right here for that. That was one of them. Well, let me see if I got any more up there. It was this one, and there was this one. I posted this one. Somebody just commented on this. Like, they say you clearly don't know crap about presidents. I don't give a fuck. I don't, and I don't care. Thanks for commenting. But all I did was just took this from whatchamacallit and posted that. It was this one. Excuse me, the comment started. I was at Ruth Chris, checked my finances. I had to go to Longhorn. You got McDonald's money? Then, is there any other ones? Oh, I thought this shit was funny. This is from that one shit. This is Bed Bath & Beyond me. I thought that shit was hilarious. Bed Bath & Beyond. Tearing up about having to shop. Hold on, let me do this. Having to shop at H&M when conversing. Now, you know how some people like, is it conversating? Or people don't say conversing a lot. They say conversating, whatever. Conversing with someone who, in the same conversation, talked about getting evicted and being on food stamps. Is this girl okay? This is Jesus. Yeah, I should have seen it. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. I saw those little clips. I still haven't watched the whole fucking video. She said, Jesus. Your friend over here telling how broke she is and you rich as fuck. Jesus. What else? Oh, nigga, what? What? I haven't seen King of the Hill in a long time to try to, but I understand I understand the spelling. I understand the spelling. How to be talking. Okay, this is where we're supposed to be at. All right, I think this is where we're supposed to be at. Right there. Hold on. Where do I show you at? You know, yes, I wouldn't actually talk to her in real life, though. I think she has a kid. Like, She may, Do the face got to match, right? That's one thing. But the face got to match. Face got to match. And do. She said face card valid, ass fat and natural, and shit like that. Where we at? Then here go the weather girl. Do y'all be watching the news? Y'all be watching the news with Shelly Shobel? Like, what channel I gotta tune in? Like, I don't give a fuck about the weather where I'm at. I wanna know where the weather, I wanna know the weather where she at. Where we at? Oh, I saw another one of these. Women and accountability. This shit was hilarious. But all right, let me keep it. Oh, here she is. Here she is. I never wanted to be a seatbelt so bad in my life. But she got kids though. All right, here we are. Okay. Yeah, man, it's just hot. It's just hot, bruh. Like, the sun ain't up. Why they don't call it the moonrise and the moon set? The sun ain't up, but it's just humid. But You gotta appreciate this, because at least it ain't cold. At least it ain't cold. Somehow, some way, this used to be the fun part. This used to be the fun part. And then the other fun parts, well, I get to share those at some point later. I'm still doing better every episode of the Fake Rockstar chat show. We're currently on episode 17, DGS set. We got 17 episodes on the Fake Rockstar. And boy, I almost thought I miscounted. I had forgot to add the video to the playlist. But it's too early to be sleeping, bro. It's too early to be sleeping. We'll see how long we can go today. Pause. If that deserves a pause. But okay. Oh yeah, it's about what's supposed to be the objectives for tomorrow. Right now, I done painted. That shirt is finished. High key, that shirt is finished. Yeah, high key, that shirt finished. Okay, now this is like the day before yesterday, or one of them days I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then the next day it was like, I'm just so excited, I know what I'm gonna do. Now we're back at the, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We had an unboxing, just cause. And yeah, we finished that shirt. We might just chill tomorrow, man. Tomorrow can just be chill. I might just, Today I sat in the hammock and just edited. I just laid in the hammock and edited. So we gotta figure out tomorrow. We don't got nothing to do tomorrow. Man. What are we gonna do today? Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. See? Yeah, man. Like, it'd be those days of like completing whatever. Like, I can't even say like I have anything to really complain about. The only goal would be to like catch another cricket tonight. One or two. Catch a couple crickets tonight. Feed them to the tarantula. That's the only goal for right now. That's the only goal. I'm gonna need y'all to show a little more love to the military girls. Twerking, dancing. Look at that short. Like, the other shirts I was just posting, I was just having fun with. That was one of the shirts I had. Like, the other shirts I didn't really have to like do anything like work for. I could just post those kind of sort of. The other one, I actually had to find like the music. Whatever song was playing, I didn't. The song Tap Out. I didn't feel like hearing that. But for some reason, bring back the Busted challenge. That was a good challenge. So, but you can't use that song for some reason. Or maybe it was just my phone. It was just acting. I don't know. But the Busted, Erica Banks. The only thing you can do, you're supposed to be able to use the audio. For some reason, it said unable to load the track. I couldn't click on it. It was not working. I had to find another one that actually had a song to it. I was like, wow. But that was the only video I actually like afterwards. After my own content, that was the only other video I actually tried to edit. Because don't nobody ask, what's her at? The one shorty on the side? Yeah. Other than that, other than that, that was, yeah. And other than that, I was just posting stuff that I thought was funny. Other than that, just stuff that I thought was funny. Social media gems. So, we have no objective for tomorrow. Again. We're gonna go through it. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna let the boredom win. Just gonna let the boredom win. Yeah. And also, and you know how like you gotta make it yours, kind of, sort of. Making sure I do stuff like that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn, I'm a little. Well, it's okay for me to be sleepy already. I woke up at one. Well, I went to sleep earlier. Like usually I'm in there, and I'll try to do something artistic. But this time I fed the crate. I fed the tarantula. And I laid down. So I might have slept for like what? From maybe like 7:30 or something. Cause I think I said the time in the video when I fed the cricket. I was like, all right, it had to be like 6:56 or something like that, 6:46. I remember saying 6 something, and I don't feel like I would sleep too much longer after that. I don't think I was up for too much longer after that. So I think I went to sleep. But I do know the next time I saw it was like 12 something. And that's when I fed the cricket. And then I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and paint. So I might have slept for like 5 hours. I might have been up since like 12 something. I started painting. And then after that, yeah, I sat in the hammock, edited a little bit. Now, what I was also trying to wait, because I had burnt the edges of that jean, and I was trying to make sure that like it was done burning. Like I was like, don't be burning no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So now there's other things to do in the tent, but I'm not that pressed to do them. Or like for instance, I saw the butane stove. I took pictures of it too, and I have not looked into either one. So I don't know why. I don't like to say that I'm scared of it. It's just I don't feel like trying to do that. Just cause I'm bored. That's not that shit ain't motivating me to do that. It's just not. But even the motherfucking Pikachu blanket. Cause I was trying to edit and I was trying to upload. But I was just standing in front of the Pikachu blanket. And I'm just like, how do I say this? I don't even know, like, the tent is in a part, but like for one part or a couple parts of the tent, it's really, I don't know if it's a rock right there or a tree branch, whatever it is, hurts my foot. Whatever it is, and it's like a certain spot. And the only thing, like, so, you know, the delusional side was like, yeah, the Pikachu blanket can be a carpet. But I'm like, that shit gonna be hot, bro. Like, yes, it sounds nice to land on a plush blanket rather than the hard, whatever that shit is that be hurting. But I was like, it's gonna be hot as fuck. That's the only thing I kept thinking. I was like, I'm already in there laying down. Bruh, it was like the fact that I was drawing. Like, so mind you, there's not a lot of I'm not moving. The fact I'm just sitting there drawing and sweat is just dripping. I was like, holy shit, Cal. No. I was like, but it would be nice to just have I needed like a cushion or something this and there because whenever it hurts me at least once or twice whenever I don't know what I be trying to do. The bromeliad, the Dracana, okay. The Dracana, I feel like it's still doing okay. Now, there was one leaf of the Dracana that was like stretching out. So one thing about the Dracana is that like it kind of like curls and turns. It looked like a little swirl, like like a hurricane, right? It's just swirling or turning. Like the leaves kind of like turn. They're not straight out. There was one leaf that was like straight out, and I was just wondering if that leaf was trying to catch some sunlight or something. And so like I turned the plant, and now that leaf is no longer straight. It kind of like curled in, and I'm okay. So I'm hoping that's okay, like because it's starting to look like the rest of the plant. And so we'll check on that one. I'm not as worried about the Dracana. The bromeliad, it's not showing signs of. If it's look like it's going in a direction, it don't look like it's going in the right direction. I'm not sure how to take care of it. I'm a little worried about it. You know, you shouldn't worry, but yeah. I just want it to be live long enough until we can get some type of cigar talk going in there. I just need one good episode of cigar talk in there. I'm building up. Pausing if I need to say pause on that part, but and it's like, this little episode of Cigar Talk, I'm just gonna be putting like little clips together of the shit that I like, that I heard. Like, so like today, this shit was a bar. This shit said, if you fake it till you make it, when you make it, you gonna be fake. I said, well, damn. When I get Cigar Talk, I was like, I'm definitely saying that again. I'm definitely saying that again. That's going in a video. So, this shit pretty dope though. Oh, I fell out the hammock today. There was a highlight of my day. It was that. I was trying to. I thought, I don't understand. The cricket and the tarantula. I mean, the crickets just be gone. They be disappearing. But I don't know what the hell. I've only ever seen the tarantula with one cricket in its mouth. I've only ever seen one. Other than that, I ain't seen none. They just be disappearing. Or they just be up dead. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? So I was like, while I'm drawing, I might hear something. Like the tarantula moved around. So I'm like, oh shit, what's that? And I'll look up. And so at one point I thought the tarantula was about to strike. Like, I want to see that moment. And to be like, that was one thing. Like, the first time I fed my first snake a mouse, I dropped that fucking mouse. I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So then it was a matter of, yo, this shit is gonna snatch this shit at any point in time. Just be calm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So I got better with that. That was like, okay. But then, I'll be trying to see if I can see the tarantula get one of these crickets. But it's so weird. Like, they both barely move. And then, like, I seen a couple times where it was like cricket, this and third, and like I saw the tarantula like actually move towards the cricket. Like, the cricket was like not moving, and then it like moved a little bit, and the tarantula like went towards it. I'm like, oh shit, okay. That happened like once or twice. But then, like, when it was like at that peak moment, right? It was like, oh, at that peak moment, the tarantula, like I think they like touched each other. The tarantula and the cricket like touched each other, but then the tarantula just walked away. I was like, what's going on? So I don't know. What you call? Is that anticlimactic? I think that's anticlimactic. The tarantula just did not eat the cricket. So that was whack. And anything else? Oh, so that would have been like a super ecstatic highlight to the day. However, So my first time sitting in a hammock, I'm like, okay, this is pretty easy. Like, if you ever try to sit in a hammock, this should be difficult. For some reason, it just be difficult, right? But with this one, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we got this, an easy ass hammock. You sit in it, turn your legs over, you're good. I don't know why you get too comfortable. So I posted this video though, but and the reason I posted it is because like when I went to grab my phone, it had already stopped recording. So I'm like, okay, well it recorded it and it didn't keep. You know, like if you drop your phone or something and you pick it up and it's still recording, that's when I probably would have deleted it. But the fact that it stopped recording once I was like, all right, it's a short video. So I just sat in the fucking hammock and then I was like, whoop. It's like, fuck. That was the highlight of my day. That was the highlight of my day. You want some more to drink? I need to, like, you know how, like, now, you know, one of my lessons learned this past year was one of my lessons learned, I was dehydrated. So I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna be dehydrated again. I think that happened in January. Pretty sure. I think that happened sometime this year. I think it was January. Anyway, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I drink water. I feel like I should be drinking more water. But I don't want water. You in the Sahara Desert. I feel like there's another desert. I'm trying for Adobe. No Adobe Premiere. I feel like there's Adobe Desert or something like that. Adobe Desert. Mojave? I don't know. It's just you in a fucking desert. Someone like, you got water or soda? Give me the soda. Give me the soda, man. Alright, just give me a rock star. Yeah, I don't got the energy, guys. I don't got the energy. And then you know, you ever hear some advice, and it's like, when you hear this advice, yeah, it makes you feel comfortable or feel good or whatever. But okay, here's an aside thought that I did have. Because it's like, objectively speaking, it's like, how the fuck is this shit inspirational? If I told you a story about a perfect person, they crucified this bitch. What makes you think, yeah, that's how I want to live my life? Fuck no. That was a random thought. But you listen to certain advice and the shit how you fucked up. Because then you be like, yeah, I agree with that. Does it resonate with you or you resonate with it? It's just like, yeah, I agree with that. The shit how you fucked up. Fake it till you make it. When you make it, you're gonna be fake. It got you fucked up. So, you ever met any of those people where, I don't know, any of those people that like, I don't know, they made it. We made it. We made it. I'm telling you, death ain't always this good. It'll leave your body. It'll leave you feeling for food. It'll riddle up your body. They'll El Hajj, El Malik, El Shabazju. Oh, bippity bappity boo. That's what I wanted to say. I forgot about that. I thought about that and then didn't get up here and say that. That's crazy. Bippity bappity boo are 3 characters in Dragon Ball Z. Abracadabra, alakazam. Pokemon. But I think in Hebrew or another language, it means something different. Whoopsh. Don't shoot the messenger. You know so much damn random facts. You're like, you go to, and you still, these still aren't Jeopardy questions. I still don't know what the fuck going on out here. I saw this video. Lady was in her whatever age she was in. You're not supposed to tell a woman she over the age of 29. Anyway, this lady said she in her whatever. She's elderly. She was like, they still don't know what the hell going on. These bitches is 60, 70, and like, yeah, we still don't got this shit figured out. Nope, we still trying to make ends meet and this. Bro, god damn. Hey, bro. Bro, I don't understand, like, what can make you fucking work harder. But then, like, just imagine saying, yeah, I'm gonna work really hard at life, and this and the third, and then you meet somebody who's been working hard their whole goddamn life, and then they still, you're like, shit, damn. Fuck it. I don't know, that shit don't want to make you work no goddamn harder. When somebody, you're like, shit, if I go down the same path, you worked hard all your life? Fuck that. And Social Security. Oh. Oh no. Who's living the life that you want to live? Damn it, this is why I had them shades on, bro. I look tired. This shit. It's dark. I could go sit in the light, but I'm more comfortable right here. Just let this shit work out. Let this shit work out. Let me take this green screen also. Is it doing any better? Nigga, what? That's my shit. Burn this bitch down. Kame. Yes, sir. Look, Ma, we're on TV. And with the fake news for today, put that shit on Impostore Rockstar. Bro, I'm too goddamn smart. If you're knowing too much shit. Chibi. Chibi is with the little anime shits with the big head, little body. He got more head than he got body. Pause, if I need to say pause on that. Like, I'll beat you bitches the fuck up. In my best Goku voice. Yeah, I would make a ratchet ass TV show, cartoon. Yeah, alright, I'm feeling the vibes. Tyranitar. Damn Tyranitar. He flew up in the air, wait till that nigga land. Then hit that nigga with a ice beam. Get that nigga Tyranitar. Fuck these niggas up, dude. Fuck King Kong. That ass perfect, baby. Just want to be a seatbelt. All right, let me cut this shit off. I didn't know Obama wore a tan suit. Who the fuck cares? Hey, bro. It be this shit. I literally just posted a video about this shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Your rent still due. But is God paying your rent? Your rent is doing the fucking first. I want you to not pay. I want you to test your faith. God provides. Whatever the fuck you believe in, right? I want you to not pay your rent. Because God and whoever else paid for you supposed to live free, ain't you? He like, bro, this the shit, right? You hate this shit because it's like, bruh, I don't give a fuck what you believe in, right? So if I answer your question and I give you the answer that you either want to hear or don't want to hear, I have to hear more of your bullshit. You're wasting my goddamn time. Bro, that shit is so fucking annoying. Like, why the fuck would you act? Like, that's one of the most annoying questions. I'm just gonna speak for myself. I won't speak for everybody else. That is an annoying ass question. Because if you say what they want to hear, you gotta hear like, oh fuck. You fucking lied, and you're just like, bro, bro, you this that shit not that shit for you. That shit like y'all bitch like I pray for you, bitch. My life fucked up. This is like I don't. This is why I don't trust y'all prayers and whatever the fuck y'all believe in. The shit sound like y'all be hating. Like God, tear this nigga down. Humble this nigga. No, bitch. Don't keep me in your prayers. We don't believe in the same goddamn things, bro. You read that shit, bro. My y'all reading comprehension skills is clearly the fuck off. This shit, this nigga never says he believe in any of the fucking thing that they believe in. And he's trying to find ways to say this shit like, yeah, I don't believe what y'all believe in. Can y'all please stop asking me the same goddamn questions? Gotta dance around the question and shit. They be like, Jesus, whatever. Well, the letter J was invented afterwards. So after he died, the letter J was invented. And then they renamed him that. So what the fuck was the other name? Why they be translating names? But this person's name's not translated, but this person's name is translated. Like, and it's like, see, this is the shit I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Like, I don't give a goddamn shit. Don't include me in none of that shit. I don't want to know your God. I don't want to know what the fuck you believe. I don't give a goddamn shit. This shit be blowing the fuck out of me. It be that shit right there, see? I don't, no, I don't want you. I don't want you to include my name in your prayers. I don't want to be associated with you at all. I don't want to know you. Like, I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know none of that shit. I rebuke it. Damn, bro. That's literally the shit. That's literally the shit I be talking about. This is literally the shit I be talking about. The bitch would sit here like, no, you're not supposed to force this shit on people. That's literally, this is like literally, fuck whatever. Don't nobody give a god. You can't prove shit. You can't prove shit. Why the fuck the people? Look, this is the one thing about, it's like, even think logically here, people. That's what the fuck is wrong with people. They don't think logically. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what part of y'all brain y'all be using. But even if you think in a timeline sense, bitch, these people was closer in a time sense than we were, and they didn't they didn't believe in the same shit that you believe in. So let's just start there. They believed in something totally different, and in a timeline sense, oh fuck, damn it. Let me put my shades on. Shit, I hate these religious people, bro. Hey, there's like the face of the religious people when they wake up in hell. Oh, I thought I was believing in the right shit. Fuck no. I was believing in all this bullshit. Yeah. 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 I remember one time this dude I said, they asked me, what's the one question you would ask God? I said, what question would you ask him? He said, well, am I doing what you want me to do? I said, now what if God look at you and say that you ain't doing what the fuck that you supposed to be doing with your life? You gonna have an identity crisis. Cause your ass committed your life to this one. I'm this, I'm that. That ain't what you're supposed to be doing. That ain't what you're supposed to do. You have no purpose in this life. No more purpose than the birds in the trees, bitch. It sounded like niggas was dumb as hell. The aliens came. Don't you think that's what you would call God? Aliens? Aliens are gods, right? That's what the shit sound like. That's what the shit sound like. It sounded like the aliens came down and just started procreating, and then niggas got smart. That's what they be trying to say, but in so many words. Be watching shit. Anyway, people, I'm just rage baiting. I have enough knowledge and sense to say I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I'm not going. It's like, you can't prove none of that shit. It's been proven. I ain't seen a stick turn into a snake yet, bitch. But it sounds like magic to me. People was reading and prophesizing dreams. The shit sounds very psychic, but it be, pick one, pick a side. Two things can be true. I like when they be saying that. I at least have enough confidence, courage, whatever the fuck you want to say. Even if you want to call me ignorant. I am ignorant enough to say that I cannot prove none of that shit, and I'm not going to force anybody else to try to prove this and the third. But I'm also ignorant enough to say that I don't want to hear what the fuck you believe in. I don't. Niggas got bills due on the 1st, and whatever the fuck you believe in ain't paying them goddamn bills. They're like, money. Hell yeah. Now, oh yeah, like I said, I'm just rage baiting. Because when you talk to people and have a conversation with them, then you're only going to affirm your belief, and they're only going to affirm their belief. And like, there's no point in anything. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in whatchamacallit. So I be doing that so that y'all can get mad and y'all can keep chatting. I just be trolling. But the one thing that's seriously true about any and all that, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you believe in. Like, that's the one shit that is true. That's the one shit that's true. Other than that, I just be trolling. I really want you to go gung-ho about whatever the fuck you believe in. If that shit gonna motivate you to be a better whatever, do that shit. I don't, people that be coming up here talking all that positivity, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I would rather do something the opposite and different. That shit don't seem, They be like, bad stuff happen to good people and good stuff happen to bad people. All I'm saying is that there's a person who's super rich who do and say whatever the fuck they want to say. And it's some good people that be struggling and be fucked up. All I'm saying is, which one is living the life that you want to live, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it. That right there. Yeah, but that's what I really be trying to like. But again, on a cerebral, intellectual standpoint, I just think that, that. I'm trying to see where some things you can be attached to certain things, you just don't want to be attached to certain things. So, but in an intellectual standpoint, the sheep, I think they say the sheep and the pigs, and there's those type of shit. There's certain shit that just be following. Like, it's certain people that you can like easily manipulate, and it's easy for them to just believe and eat up that gobble bullshit. And then it's some people that's just on a different level, and it's just like, you're not gonna make me believe this and that. Well, that's another quote. That's another quote. It's harder to train or to teach. You know what I'm saying? If you got a brain and you know but so much, assimilating some new knowledge, it really just is. The new knowledge is going to combat with your previous knowledge. So, and your previous knowledge is either going to reject or accept it. So, whereas this empty-minded motherfucker might be able to receive that bullshit that you talking about. But yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night. That's all I'm trying to say. I would just not go tell other people. Because then, yeah, you can't prove none of that shit. You sound like, when you're talking about some delusional shit, you sound delusional. You tell somebody that you heard this, you heard that. God spoke to me. What'd he say? Go tell him you're hearing voices. Sounds schizophrenic, bitch. God showed me this. It sounds like you hallucinating. And what's the other one? Yeah. It don't sound mentally stable. But stable's off of horses. It's hot outside. How could I prove that? I don't have to prove it. I could just sit here. You're gonna see my nose sweat, and that lets you know that it's humid. Shit, see some provable shit. Certain shit we just talk about it become proof. So that's I say all that to say that. And there's one guy, he said it on a podcast. I should have watched him call, but it would take too long to look for his podcast. But he was like, yeah, I don't know about this, that, and the third. But I do know, and I can prove this, and we need to deal with this. Because, I mean, that is a whatchamacallit, right? That is a whatchamacallit. You getting wrapped up in whatever all that is. But You got bills. You got bills. Don't we all? Don't we all have some bills? I hope y'all are enjoying the chat show. I hope y'all just enjoying the chat show. Just kick back and relax. But if you take anything I say too seriously, you're gonna be in your feelings, and I'm not, and that's where it's gonna be like, that's what you gotta deal with. So it's just best to go on and laugh while we can. We're gonna live through this, guys. World War III will be in the history books. Well, if we look at the first one, the First World War, I think, was like 1914 to 1919. I think about 5 years. I think World War II was about 1940, 41, 42 to like 45, 46. It's like 4 or 5 years. So it's 2025. Yeah, about 4 to 5 years. We're gonna get another president, and it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. But the girls over there twerking, dancing, making TikToks. They having fun. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? 1939 to 1945. Fact check. You know, like, that's the one jank. Well, I think Is What It Is had a little season finale. I ain't watched the whole shit, but Treasure Wilson is that baby. Her clip, she popped up on Threads, and she had gave them like expensive ass gifts and shit. I was like, damn, I fuck with this. Like, I'm gonna have to actually watch it. That shit tough. She was like, I'm giving my bosses gifts and whatnot. But yeah, I think they gotta do it better. They can do a little bit better with, like, with the fact checking and pulling up like the stats and whatnot. That's one thing that they can work on. Joe Rogan. I haven't actually sat down to watch a Joe Rogan podcast in a while. But you know how he has Jamie, who does the fact checking. Yeah, that's why I had my other. When I had the iPad, I was able to just watch Ricardo. But having another device to charge is, yeah, it's up there. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, next month we'll be celebrating. Oh, we got season 18. No, why the fuck did I call? Oh, season 17 was the plants. Okay, season 18 is the tent chronicles. So I don't need to be so pressed about another season right now. But we're coming up on, we got an anniversary next month. Cigar Talk anniversary. The birth, the start, the conception. It's technically at the end of the month. So we gotta make shit happen. We gotta make some shit shake by then. I don't know how this shit gonna work. How this shit gonna work. Just have it all play out though. What better way? Now, if it was up to me, I would get the I'm also trying to think. Well, the first cigar that I really liked was the My Father, Flor de Antillas. Then it was the Flying Pig, number 9 T52. Like, if it was up to me, this is my delusional. I'm just thinking about how how it could go in a perfect world. But in a perfect world, I would probably have a My Father, Flor de Antillas. I would have a Flying Pig, number 9 T52. And I would have the Peach Cobbler. Actually is just like, is no more. The peach cobbler is no more. That company got bought out by another company, and I think they discontinued that flavor. So that's so if that has to be gone, it'd be the pina colada though. Pina colada. In a perfect world, I think I would have those. I would have a couple of those. Floridian Tears from my father. T52 and number 9 from Drew Estate, Flying Pigs. And a pound of pina colada. I think those were on my journey and path here. Those are the most like, for me, those are the ones that were really exciting, or it didn't, not that it's exciting, but those ones are ones that I was really like, for lack of a better word, connected to, or I got excited about, or changed a course for me to be like, all right, yeah, I really like this. I would probably even hand roll one. I haven't done that in a while either. I haven't hand rolled one in a while either. That's the thing. That would be, hey, man. You know, you just like being patient and waiting, you know, for things to happen and work out and this and the third. It would be nice for it, man. I try to tell you, bro. Like, what would you do if you win the lottery, right? And then it was like, well, I don't know, how much is the lottery now? It's a couple millions. Millions is millions. Get the lottery. You just start buying all this shit that you just ever wanted. All the old shit, the retro shit, the new shit, just buying a whole bunch of shit, just doing unboxings for days. It'd be Christmas for a long time. Waiting for all this shit to come in, traveling, sending shit back home. Man. Damn, this shit empty. Yesterday shit felt kind of cool, man. I moved over and got a motherfucking cricket. Caught a motherfucking cricket. Caught a cricket. And I caught another one. And I was like, I'm actually keeping this Pringle bottle to catch crickets in. So the only thing I was like, maybe, I don't know if I was iffy about, worried about, whatever, is the fact that this Pringle bottle got a couple crumbs in it. That was the only shit. That was the only shit I was like thinking about. So trying to clean the bottom of it. It has like just one little crumb that's just not moving. Okay, I think it's gone. I think it moved. Okay, I think we got it. So this is our cricket bottle. This is our cricket catcher. I think I got most of my energy back. That if I got the inspiration or needed to take a walk, a decent walk, I would be able to. I'd be able to take a walk. But I still haven't. Right now, I'm thinking to just that's what's bothering me too. Like, I have to look. I just need to look into that butane thing. I'm iffy about that. You know, like you just leave something somewhere out. I feel like that's just one of those things that combustion. If it get too, because it's been hot. If it just get too hot, and if you're not around, that's the whole. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around here, it doesn't make a sound. One of the philosophy questions. All right, if A butane tank is left in the middle of the woods and it get too hot, and then phew, does it cause a forest fire? Yeah, I don't think you want to be around for that. Just setting stuff off. You just can't be letting know. You can't do that. That's the iffy part about that. That's the part that's like, I'm not really sure if I want to go down that road. But what else? If we're gonna have a cookout, we have a cookout at the tent. Now the other thing about like with the tent being outside the tent is like the visuals, and you know, I be on my movie director, actor type shit, but the aesthetics, like where can I place the camera, the angle to like get a good view of the graffiti jungle gym tent house? Should it be, well, let me think. If the hammock, this is me being just delusional. All right, guys, I clearly understand my situation. But the hammock, I'm considering the front porch. So what's supposed to be in your backyard? If you got a hammock out front, what's supposed to be in the back? Should I put the grill? We're not in the grill in Jamaica eating chicken off the grill. Oh, Lord. There was this one shorty, she posted her Jamaica trip. Well, I was actually kind of mad at her. But it's, okay. Because, you know, people talk about a private relationship and certain things you're supposed to keep private, and, you know, how much you've publicized. Well, okay, I forget the phrasing for it. There was like, there's a difference between being private and I forget the other part of it. But it's like people should know. But at the same time, I forget there's a balance of, okay, like people being able to either see your public image and profile and saying, okay, this person's at least in a relationship and you gotta respect that. Or just be like, y'all gonna do like Easter egg, just pop out and show niggas. Pop up. Married? Fuck, what's going on? Where is no? So those are things. But she went to Jamaica and she didn't show a lot. Like, she showed a little bit of food, and then she might have did some stuff in the yard. I don't know what the fuck she was doing in the yard. Like, I don't know if it was carrots and corn. I don't know. She was doing some type of yard work. What the fuck is this? I don't see this shit. The food was okay, but she barely posted that. And then I was like, what the fuck was you doing? And what got me was the fact that she is a like influencer. So it's like, you know for a fact she has a ton of footage. It's like, where the footage at? What's going on? That made me a little there's a balance, right? There's a balance. How much you doing don't show. How much you doing don't show. I don't know. That's when you think about it, right? When you see, I seen how y'all do it. Nah, this how I'ma do it. I seen how y'all do it. Like, this how I'ma do it. Yeah, cause I was in a hammock. I was laying in a hammock, and I heard they be having these swings and stuff in certain places in Jamaica. I don't know nothing about it. I just heard that that's what they be happening. Bro, man, I can only imagine. Bippity boppity boo, abracadabra, alakazam. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like, y'all know y'all got like a bucket list. Or it's not even like a bucket list. Like, yo, bro, if I'm going here, I just have to do this or do that. I had somebody did offer me some, you know, Jaja. But I was like, if I'm gonna try for my first time, I think I want to be in Jamaica. I just, yeah, I'm like, and there's gonna be a time and place forever. There's a time and place for everything. I'm like, right there, man. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give in to the peer pressure. Peer pressure myself. Do it. I also heard. Never mind. That was in different. That was in. I don't know where that was at. That wasn't in Jamaica though. Yeah, I'm gonna go to. I want to go to all three. You know how people be like. They be like, what they be saying? Yeah, I probably would do it something like this, right? That's just the routine. That's just the routine. I would just put clips together. What you know? There's a different, like you say it, and then like when you actually in the moment, this and that, third, boom, boom, I like, but for right now, in my head, that's how I would carry it. In my head, I would I would get clips, and then when I get to a chill moment, where it's like, all right, I just want to chill, just vibe. I'll probably wait till the end of my day. I'll probably wait till the end of my day, and be like, tell y'all what happened, this and that, boom, boom, and then I'll probably knock out maybe in the morning, edit the clips, post it, and then go about the next day. And then I'll do each day something like that, right? I'll do each day something like that, I think. That's not, it kind of makes sense in my head. But if I'm trying to think about how I do it right now, I go throughout the day, get little clips, put the clips together. I would probably have to have two devices though, for real, for real. Cause I would kind of understand like, okay, nah. So I'll probably stream from one device, and while I'm puffing, I'll be editing, and I'll be showing y'all, oh, this what happened, this what happened. Y'all see this ass right here? I'll probably be doing shit like that. I'll probably be puffing, and then editing, and then so that way I can post it while I'm still talking and streaming it, and then going like that, boom, boom. All right, yeah. Now y'all can see the footage. If you want to go see it, it's gonna upload. Boom, waiting for it to upload. Da da da, booty woo, and then go to sleep whenever. Wake up. If it was like really up to me, I would be like, okay, tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing this. Like I do. I like to try to think of like one big activity for the day. So I'm like, all right, tomorrow the big activity is gonna be this. I don't know. Like I probably wasn't playing like the food eating spots out. I'm like, if I see something on the side of the street or not the side of the street, I don't want it to sound like that, but you know, like if it's like if I see this and third, I'm probably gonna get something like that or something. Or that'd be something to like maybe vlog or just do. It just depends on what the signal looking like, right? Like you got to take a couple days to figure out the signal and shit. Or there's certain parts where it's like, okay, well, fuck the streaming. You just gonna have to just catch some certain highlights or whatever. And then you record those. And then I would, yeah, even then, to go even further, to make it like even better, like a perfect world type shit, I would get like, I would have a phone for every country I go to or something. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my Jamaica phone. Like, I would keep a shit like that. I'm like, this my Jamaica phone, or this my yeah, or even if it has to be like city, cause I be recording and just and taking too many pictures and shit. I'm like, all right, this phone for the grill, this phone for Ocho Rios, and this phone for Montego Bay, Kingston. I wasn't planning, but here's another one. Like, god damn. And then it's like, oh yeah, that shit would be cool. And like, well yeah, this my streamer phone. I just be streaming for this phone. What you got all these phones for? I be traveling. Every city I gotta get a new phone in every city. And I'll write on the back of each phone. I'll put the dates. I'll be like, this is the date, this is the city. Let's go fill the storage up. Get some good footage, travel, go throughout, and then edit that shit. Post all that shit. But not this, don't post that, don't post this, don't post that. And then Would you or would you not have a cameraman, the camera crew and shit? Like the cameraman had one job. The cameraman had one job. I'm the cameraman. Yeah. So that's how that's how I kind of would do it. Like in a perfect world. In a perfect world, I would get a phone for each city and fill the storage up. Or not, the goal maybe wouldn't be to fill the storage up, but it's just like, okay, anything that I want to look at, picture, capture, phone, look into that. And then, yeah. So, because you know how people be like 24 hours in this city or this country, whatever. Yeah. In my head, I just know for a fact I would need like, you need like a week in every city, at least minimum. At least minimum. That's how I would be doing it. Not no montage and this and the third. A video for every day of the week. Wagwan, media man. A video for every day of the week. It'll be a new video every day. But it'll be a playlist. How about that? It'll be a playlist. Boom. Welcome to Jamrock. Yeah. City. Phone. Every city will have a playlist. Damn, I ain't mean to say it like that, but that's what it's probably going to be. Or if I can maybe make it easier for myself, but I don't have to make it easier for myself. We got a playlist for it. Sort this shit out. I think that's one thing, you know. I got a lot of content. Well, I actually kind of stopped sorting my videos. I actually kind of stopped sorting them. Except for the fake rockstar. The fake rockstar episodes, that's going in this playlist. The tent, that went for season 18. But other than that, I kind of like stopped sorting them into the different playlists. But for the I got bored, went through a peruse, and yeah, now I'm back on this. I may switch it up a little bit, right? Or in this one, start it up again, line the back, go charge up. Cause I actually need to charge, but I should look for a cricket first. I should probably look for a cricket first, right? Main console. Put on. Thanks, we're gonna call this a bandana. If instead of the blue, it was red. That'd be nice. That would be nice. I think I'm gonna try to move. We're gonna start this up again. But I do gotta catch a cricket. Right? How long should I wait to say like, okay, until one pops up? So, what's this? 84 is only an hour and a half. Oh, yeah, it was an hour and a half of just going back and forth because I was definitely starting at like 8 something, so 11 something, past 11. see if I catch a cricket now. I'm gonna post up. That's why today Tuesday. I'm gonna cruise on into Wednesday. I'll come back to look for a cricket. Unless, well, just like on Pokemon, the location matters. The location matters, and the time matters. Will I be able to find a cricket all night, at any time throughout the night? I hear a lot of crickets, so maybe possibly. And then when so I want my tarantula to get back plump. It was looking real thin, and I'm not. That's making me feel uncomfortable. The tarantula is not plump as it used to be. The tarantula is not plump as it used to be. So I'm gonna look for. I'll look for a little bit, right? Put this trash away. Yeah, it's gonna be a different day. I don't know when. I think it's supposed to be hot all week. It's been hot, that's for sure. I don't have that long sleeve shirt, but I'm gonna have to. Cause like if I just lay in the hammock all day in the woods, mosquitoes gonna tear me up. Mosquitoes gonna tear me up. So I'm trying to make sure I got everything. Let's see here. Be some little shit. Yeah, and then me doing this, like later, this shit is just funny. This shit is just funny. I gotta see. Going this way. I gotta see if we can catch a cricket. I gotta see if we see a cricket. Whoa. See? That I'm gonna have to glue that one part. I gotta get some glue. Because the phone is moving too much. Let me see if I find a cricket. Like they just randomly, I guess, is it random? Be popping up. They just randomly be popping up. What it do, what it don't. How long should I wait for a cricket to pop up? And I'm whoa. Put this here. There. See? I gotta make sure I find that part of the whatchamacallit, bro. That jump, it matters. Bro, that jump matters. It's in this part of the whatchamacallit anyway. But let's see if I find a cricket. Outside of all these ants. One little piece, bro. I seen it in here too. I gotta do that shit. I'm not sure why it's even removable. Why it's not attached. Ouch. Shit. What percent my phone is at? 14%. Magnificent. Alright. Boom. It's working. see ants. We got a cricket catcher. Trying to see how long I want to wait. I actually have to charge. And the mobile charger is actually pretty decent. So, should I use it? I'm trying to see if I should sit down. Wait for a bit. But it's just too many ants, man. They're like dealing with these ants right now. Well, you know, like when you playing Pokemon, though, sometimes you do gotta wait for a little bit. How long should I wait for a cricket to pop up? How long should I wait for a cricket to pop up? And you know, like how patient you have to be with that. Crickets don't move around a lot. Contrary to popular belief. Yeah, they be hopping around, but crickets don't be moving around no more. Yep, there's too many ants. I'm not dealing with this right now. I don't even know what do crickets even need? What attracts a cricket? We're gonna switch locations. It's not like whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go charge. And I want to have a seat. I want to have a seat and a chair.